It has been quite some time since I gave you a productivity or routine video. I thought today I'll do one for you. Okay. So these are 5 steps. Let me give you 5 steps that would help you become more productive, creative, And I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just giving you normal stuff that I do. Okay. So it's nothing like revolutionary. The first thing is, after you get up, you must have a routine what you follow. Okay. It must go like clockwork. For that, you have to plan out the day in advance. Like, for example, me, I know for a fact when I get up, I have to go for a run. See, see my shoes, my socks, my shorts, a bandana. It's always kept ready. It's always kept ready. I get up and I put it on. The second thing is my black espresso is part of my routine. I have to have that, others I cannot function. And by the way, just if you're not used to coffee, be careful. Espresso is really strong. I think it has 200 mg of caffeine. I have 1 to 2. It kickstarts my day. Okay, and without sugar, by the way. Otherwise you will get a sugar high and then sugar goes low and all that. And just to keep the natural sugars in the body, I have maybe an orange, the Valencia orange, or I have watermelon. Okay, so I have that, and when you eat that, because it is nothing but water, it gets absorbed by the system. So when you run, it's not like you ate something heavy. You don't feel anything. And yes, I know you guys always ask me, what is this? This is goo gel. This is energy gel for runners and endurance athletes and all that. They have not sponsored me. I wish they do. I've been having their product for years and years. I managed to get this at, I think 50 or 60% off or 80% off. They said it's going to expire. I know for a fact it doesn't expire. So I took all of it. I took enough for 2 years supply, I think. Okay. I know you must be like, yuck, typical Indian mentality. Listen, man, there are some things that don't expire. Okay. And it's working perfectly for me. Anyway, that's besides the point. And then obviously wear all this, and my camera, my GoPro, the batteries are charged, the GoPro is attached, everything is planned, and I even know the topics that I'm going to speak about. I have the headings or whatever, and if in case I have to read something that requires data, I have it on my smartphone. Okay, so my morning routine is the most important thing after getting up. So for you, the first thing what I would say is, what is your morning routine? Do you have a morning routine? And if you don't have, please have one. Because, otherwise how can you function here? The second thing which I've always believed in terms of productivity is, start your day focusing on you, your brand, your well-being, your physical health. See, throughout the day, people will want your time, people will want your attention, people will want your opinions, and it never ends. Like the number of requests that I get, the number of messages that I get, the number of emails. Then on top of that, I have a wife, I have a kid, I have clients. It never ends. Okay, for me, fine, it's a bit too much because I'm 24/7, but I'm pretty sure even you have that. You have your wife, your husband, your spouse, your parents, your kids, your colleagues, your boss. Everyone wants your time and attention. So when you wake up, make sure first you focus on you. And what I do is, the first thing is I finish my run, slow run. I don't make it like hardcore or anything. I sit down and I evaluate, okay, these are the topics I need to put. This is what I need to do for my brand. Or I might read a few pages, So focus on what is important for you, for your growth. Because remember this, you need to work on yourself. Nobody is going to work on yourself other than you. Whether you need to market yourself, sell yourself, build yourself, educate yourself, exercise yourself, whatever it is. The second point is, start with you. So for me, I finish my exercise and And even when I have a shower, I have a bath, I don't just have a quick one. I take my time, I soap my body as if it's an expensive car. I soap my body 2-3 times, use amazing body wash and toothpaste. I have like 3-4 toothpaste. I even use sometimes overpriced Sensodyne, and oh, my whole mouth feels like mint. It's like numb, you know, that much I brush. But not violently, like slowly, and just to ensure that this thing, I'm enjoying the process. I watch with my iPhone. I might listen to news or some educational video. I like the Jordan Peterson GQ interview. That video I've watched, I think, more than 5 times, 6 times. It's almost an hour long, 1 hour long or 2 hours long. I watched it more than 5-6 times because the eloquence that he has, the ability to answer questions, oh, something for all of us to learn. Even Christopher Hitchens, for that matter. An intellect, a very rare intellect. Like Shashi Tharoor, great vocabulary. Okay, so the second one is focus on yourself. Number 3 is start your day after all this. When you start your work, start with the most difficult, unpleasant, like Brian Tracy, an old self-improvement guru, used to say, eat the frog. Means do what you don't like first, or what is tough, what is mentally taxing or draining, and get it over with, So if it's a task you can finish quickly, finish it off. Otherwise, it's like a monkey on your back that keeps irritating you. Like for example, me, I have some clients, I have some customers who are really fucking irritating. I have some requests or something which really get my head in, but they are important. See, remember, you can't have always everything go your way. Okay, even maybe some household work. Maybe there's a pipe that needs cleaning, or the toilet needs this thing. Once when the rain was coming, the toilet, you couldn't flush it down, man. Oh, fuck, it was like, so disgusting. I literally I paid the guy double and I told him, come now and do it. And I didn't do anything until the problem was fucking sorted out. Whew. For me, cleanliness is so important. It has to be spotless, So get whatever is the most unpleasant task, but which is important, okay, or urgent, finish it off. And sometimes, small tasks, just finish quickly, just finish it off. Others, like small ants, they'll keep bugging you. That's number 3, Get the unpleasant stuff. The fun stuff will eventually come. Point number 4. Now, this one might sound a little contradictory to what I'm saying. But when you're doing work now, okay, you must switch off social media. When I'm doing important work, I switch off WhatsApp. I have a desktop WhatsApp. I switch it off. I turn my phone around. I don't open Facebook browser, nothing. Because remember, greatness or the best of your skill will never, ever, ever, it'll never come if you're not 100% into it. Man, social media is so distracting. Obviously, because they use scientific data to ensure that you're distracted. They study your behavior. Oh, you like food, they'll always flash food on your face. You like to buy stuff, they'll always flash what you like to buy. The Google browser, it knows your patterns. Like when I was buying the new GoPro, all ads are just GoPro, accessories, GoPro. And so they literally, because of these cookies and all that, not Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. So they literally make sure that you're trapped in the ecosystem. So even WhatsApp, messages, sometimes they just take you in a different world altogether. So I just switch it all off. And that is why when people send me messages, I just need to switch it back on and the whole thing gets downloaded, like 200, 400 in this group, 500 here, 100 here, 27 here, 40 here, and then the whole host of numbers who I don't know who they are. So if you want to focus now, switch off social media, just focus on the task. We need the internet, obviously, because today we're working remote, most of us. So just focus on that task. I know that there are some softwares and all that switch off all other apps for a duration of 1 hour. I'm not a very big fan of 1 hour, switch it off. No. I need to have enough self-control where I focus on my own thing. Occasionally I'll just check and then go back. But, if you do that, again, you'll say 5 minutes, maybe 20, 25 minutes will go. And then to switch on back into that zone is very hard. So when I do a task, nothing else but the task. Okay. And last, if not the least, I think this is the latest one which I've not spoken about. I think you need time to switch off, or you need to give yourself a deadline. Lately I've realized this. Like, I want to play Sniper Elite 4, that game. I really like that game. But I was very shocked and surprised to know that I want to play that game, and I play it at the end of the day after all the work is over, because obviously I need to give my best energy, attention to money-making activities. I was very surprised that no matter how much I tried, I wasn't able to play the game. Just imagine, my PC it didn't switch it on like this much, I was not able to do, because I was always taking work and work and work and work. I would never stop working. So I made it a policy that at this time I will switch off, or within this time I need to complete my task. Like yesterday, I was working, and then my brain said, oh, why don't you push and complete editing another 2 more videos? But I was really tired. I said, no, nothing. I'll sleep now. I'll get up fresh, and then I'll start my work. So I literally had to tell myself, need to switch off. I was so tired. I wasn't even able to eat anything. I was just like, sleep. So it is required. But in case you're young, work. Because when you're young, you need to work. Okay? So anyway, these are the 5 productivity tips that I thought I'd share with you, giving after a long time. Let me know, have I shared anything that you didn't hear? I'm pretty sure I've said most of the things. And which one do you have a challenge for following? Or which one would you like to share? I would like to read some of your productivity tips down. Maybe I would feature one of them, maybe in the next video. So feel free, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.